Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Weaves of Waves. It's pouring with rain out there, and the cat's come in, and he's all wet and muddy. Poor baby pussy. He's washing himself clean. Muddy footprints everywhere. Oh dear. I hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, I've just watched a video. She was amazing. She was an Irish GP, general practitioner. She's a doctor. Working in Ireland, obviously, and she's got a lovely, soft Irish voice. Oh, it's lovely. But she's forceful. She's passionate. Yeah, she's upset. She's having an upset rant, but it's beautiful. It's somebody showing passion. She cares. She gives a damn. You know, there was all those memes a few years about not giving a fuck, and I don't like those. I've never been able to. It's like a superpower. I care too, and I try not to. It's like, don't just move away, just don't care, just move on. No, I care too, and I don't know how not to care, so it's the superpower. She cares. She's passionate. She wants people to unite, rise up, say no, say we don't consent. Go for it. I wish her so much, well, I wish her power. I wish her strength. I will send energy to her cause and her purpose. Because I'm a bit more cynical. I don't necessarily believe in people. I used to go on protest marches, and I've been down to London, and when my babies were small, we protested against the Iraq-Iran war, the invasion. Tony Blair didn't listen to us, but we had millions of people on the streets that day. It was awesome to be part of it. I don't think I've ever been part of anything like it. Though I did try, went through down to the anonymous ones on when it was November 5th stuff. I didn't wear a mask. I'm not a mask wearer. And I was on the balls of my feet getting from being kettled. There was a lot of violence on both sides. I didn't want to be part of that, so I stopped going. I don't think it does any good. So we're all sort of the right to protest. We should have the right to protest in an ideal world. But as I said, I don't believe that once someone takes power, they're going to give it back. I don't think protesting works. I don't think signing petitions work. I get very angry and frustrated, and I've just got to not give a fuck. And I don't know how, but I've got to not care, because I can't help people. I don't feel I can help people. I don't have the passionate leadership qualities. When I jump up and say, follow me, everybody laughs. It's like, okay, I can organise, I suppose. I'd like to sort of get involved, but I'm not really much of a community thing. As my video yesterday says, my energy is a little bit intense and I'm a little bit uncomfortable to be around. And yes, it is about a balance. It's got to be my balance, obviously, but I'm chaotic. I get my powers from chaos. I'm a chaotic being. And that to me is, yeah, people won't follow chaos. They want order in their life. Oh, that's cool. If there was somebody who I would follow, that's cool too. I'm not adverse to that. Somebody who's passionate for solutions. I listen to old Micropenis, Alex Belfield. He calls himself Micropenis. Why can't I? He's very funny, but he's annoying. But I was listening to him interview David Curtin, and David Curtin for mayor. I like that. I like him for mayor. He seems to have got the right thing. Mayor of London. But trying to get in there, whoo-wee, has the mayor got that place sewed up. But politics is I wish them all the best, and maybe we can pour power and energy into David Curtin to find a solution. So it's a matter of, I would try. I haven't got much faith in it, but I would try. So, yeah, passion for solutions. Where would we start? We find a passionate person. But I was reading Jordan Peterson's book, and he's saying that we have to find solutions for all of us, and that's huge. That almost makes you stop looking for a solution. I can't find a solution for all of you. We're all different. I love the way that we're all different. I love the fact that we can interact, and we're different. That to me is an awesome thing. But to other people, it's threatening. Yeah, the threatening part is a bit worried. I don't mean to threaten, but I am different. So we get along well. if you would accept it, then I'm fine with it. But you're not, so we don't get along well. It is a logical process. But I don't know. It seems a very young thing to expect everybody to think like you. It's a very, very young thing that children do. That we're all the same, but we're not. And it's a glorious thing. It's something we should fight for. I will fight for the right for you to be different, as long as it's no one's being harmed, and yeah, it's no harm is done. It's simple as that. Keep it normal and normal's keep it classy. Keep it classy and consenting. That's the way it should be. In my world, if I was everyone was like me, this would be classy and it would be consenting. But it's not. So I've got to look at things like things to me that aren't normal. Things to me like some of this woke stuff to me is so far out, not being normal. It's like, right, okay, I have to look at that. There's some things that I can't look at, and I freely admit my limitations there, and I'm working on it. I can't think of anybody who'd want to harm a child. I can't think of anybody who could do that in any way, shape, or form, and that's like, it's like fingers down a blackboard in a massive way. Too much for mother. I will protect children, no matter what. I will protect the young. I will protect puppies and kittens, and I will protect anything young, because they need protection. That's what strong people are meant to do, protect the ones that can't protect themselves, and those children. And anyone who thinks differently to that, I could have a problem with. So I admit I have limitations to people thinking differently. There's some things I can't compute with. But passionate for solutions. That's the aim here. That is where we need to go. We need to be passionate, to be working together to find solutions. And community is part of that, and mingling with people that you may not agree with. Shock horror. And when we have things like woke politics, they are diverting. They are making us divided. We can't work together. It's such a common ploy. We cannot work with communities that disagree with us and think differently. And if I don't use the right pronouns, then I'm going to be sort of, whoopsie, I'm in trouble. Or if I don't agree or understand your culture properly and I say something that is offensive, then we can't work together. And that's bullshit. Get over it, grow up. We have to work together. I don't care if what your pronouns are, I'm going to forget them or get them wrong. It's a weird concept to me. And I'm really sorry about that, but I'm still ready to work with you on other things. Let's find common ground. Let's be passionate about solutions rather than passionate about divisions. Because the divisions are hurting and they're going to hurt my children. And that's not cool. Your divisions are not that important to me. Can you make sure that my divisions are not important to you? Let's find solutions. But life goes on. You know, they want to lock up men after 6 o'clock in this country, and it's laughable. But do you know what? Lockdowns a year ago was laughable. It's worrying. It's very, very worrying. They say that Britain is now the laughing stock of the world. Probably. It's all this nonsense of woke stuff. And, yeah, there is too much people trying to control other people. If you go to the ground roots, it's all bollocks. Nobody's paying any attention to it whatsoever. So, mainstream media needs to be shut off. And I will completely repeat this over and over again. Turn off the mainstream media. Turn off BBC. It is all bollocks. It doesn't make sense. It is broadcasting propaganda on a level that is fear. You just get scared. Dear, I don't want to even go there. I'm like, no. I've been sorting out my website. Okay, so, yeah, this website, weavesofwaves.com. Now, I'm trying not to do the thing that I hate. I always hate the idea of people jumping up and down saying, buy my stuff. You know, I don't mind if you do. I would like you to buy my stuff, but I'm not pushing this. I'm pushing the experience of trying to learn something new. Okay, so weavesofwaves.com, I bought a package. Now, I've never done that before. I put some money into it. I've always used free websites before. And this time it was like, nah, just go for it. Let's just see it. And it comes with a whole bunch of apps. And they're really good and they're really cool. And I've got a really cool website that I've like worked hard on. And it wanted me to do an event. And I was like, I don't know how to do an event. What event would I do? And then it was like, okay, so it's an online event and you can sell free tickets on it. Sell free, stupid thing. Okay, so I've been looking at classes, doing online classes for it for years, and I've never really put it together. I'm not sure how to put together. I like teaching one-to-one or groups. I've done that. I love running workshops where I can respond and questions come in. Putting that online is not something I know how to do, so I've got to learn. So my website now has got an event on the 23rd so it's next Tuesday, and I'm doing a yoni egg workshop. Yeah, a yoni egg workshop. So it's a little crystal egg that goes up inside the vagina, and it tightens muscles, and you squeeze it, and you sort of roll it around in there, and you learn how to have a better sex life. Yay! So I thought I've done this one-to-one workshop. Well, I've done a group workshop on this. So I thought, okay, let's do a yoni egg workshop, and I will work out how to do it between now and then. So, it's crazy, but why not? So I've also got products on my website. Last night I learned how to link it to eBay. Woo! Now that was exciting. Linked it to Facebook. I've got to link it to Instagram. I don't use Instagram much. Very awkward site to use. But yes, the products, I've been having fun designing stuff as there as well. So it's all a good learning process, and I've got my videos on there and links to it. And I thought, well, let's just try something new. So let's adapt and grow, and to earn a living, we all have to. This chase of wealth has never been my thing. I'm not very good at it. I used to give away far too much. So especially as a massage therapist, as an acupuncturist, I was a very bad business person. Whoa. Yeah, I gave away way too much. And yeah, we ended up pretty much starving, going hungry. Silly me. I didn't know how to charge people, but people were in need, so I gave. Yeah, listening to people who say, oh, well, we're buying our own houses and stuff. I've never had that opportunity. And I'm looking at myself in lack because I didn't have that opportunity. I will never own my own home because I will never be in the income bracket which somebody gives me a mortgage for. You should never say never, okay? Maybe one day, but yeah. So the pursuit of wealth thing, it's something I've had to challenge with. It's been a challenge. And I'm not sure whether you can earn money online. There's a lot of people saying they can. I'm not sure how. So this is what I'm learning. So the e-commerce thing. I don't buy things like sort of expensive dropship stuff, but I do use eBay and I do use Amazon, I suppose. So yeah, I suppose you do use them. I've got a lot to learn, and I enjoy being passionate about my own learning curve. So let's be passionate. Let's find passion on a rainy day. Lots and lots of passions. So whether it's a yoni egg workshop or a nice pair of, I've done a pair of underpants with the chakras on it. So it's all bright chakra colours. A man's underpants. It's quite funny. So anyway, yes, passionate about solutions. Let's go out and find some passion. I love you lots. Take care of yourselves and each other, and like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Thanks a lot. Bye now.